Candy said, my name is Emma Smith and I've got the pleasure of taking you through the first training slot this morning, which is all about being knowledgeable. Now you can see the theme of the day is all around the weight management products, so you're going to hear a lot more about the C9, the fit, the structure of them, how they work, and of course some fantastic testimonials. But my job today is to tell you the nitty-gritty about the individual products. Now, my background is in fitness, so I was a personal trainer when I started my business with Vera, and when I started, the cleanse was the first product I looked at. Any other personal trainers or fitness instructors in the room? You will agree with me that as a personal trainer and being stubborn, I looked at it to find fault. Of course, I couldn't find any fault. I absolutely loved the product. I agreed with everything that was behind it, and it blew my mind. The science, the development, and of course it was backed by the utmost professionals. So I am not going to blind you with science. My job today is all about getting to the nitty-gritty, trying to get into layman's terms to give you the confidence to go away and speak about the individual products within our programs, because I think we definitely have got people in the room that will shy away from such a fantastic product, which is a shame because you feel that you need more knowledge. So, what's in the box? I forgot that I put that picture on the slide, and last night I laughed about it. Who is that happy to start a weight management program? No, but that was me a couple of months ago. I was super excited because I just had my first baby, and for me, I just wanted to look better and feel better. So I was super passionate at getting started this year on my last cleanse and fit. So of course, we've got 5 key products in our weight management program. We've got the Aloe Vera drinking gel, we've got the Featherlite Ultra, the Garcinia, the Therm, and the Fibre. Now, of course, the first product I'm going to talk about, I would like to think everybody in the room knows this product. We all should be drinking it. It is not only the base of our C9 and Fit program, but of course is our flagship product. 99.7% pure aloe vera is the new formulation. That in itself blows my mind that this individual product is responsible for around 50% of the company's turnover, yet the Home Office still wasn't happy with it and have made it even better. So we should be singing and shouting from the rooftops how amazing this product is. It helps put the body in balance, and it is just the key product when it comes to looking better, feeling better, and of course tying in with our weight management product. It's your everyday tonic, rich in vitamins, packed with minerals, lots of nutrients in there. And the role of it is to support the digestive system. Obviously, it helps the gastrointestinal health as well. And given that when we're cleansing and then following on with the FIT program, it's all about what we're putting into our body. So to know that this amazing product helps from the inside out, and it really gets to the point, really works. And of course, with the added vitamin C in now, it's great for the immune function. So those key points alone should be enough for you to feel confident to then say, this is the drinking gel and this is its purpose within our programs. We then move on to the Featherlite Ultra. So our shakes, of course, we know that we can get them in vanilla or chocolate. And I get asked a lot, or I should say, people say to me a lot, I don't want vanilla or chocolate. Have you got any other flavours? And I hear people say, no, we haven't, and stop there. Remember, we've got fruit. We can pop them into the shakes and change them. I am the most creative person when it comes to these shakes. So it's about understanding that we can add more nutrients, we can add more nutritional value to the shakes if we want to change the flavour and, of course, open up to more people. We really need to try and stay clear of saying it's a meal replacement or it's a protein shake. I love telling people it's a nutritional balanced snack, because that is exactly what it is. It's high in vitamins and minerals. It's actually 50% of your recommended daily allowance of vitamins, minerals and protein in just one shake alone. The protein is a soy protein, so it is a plant-based protein, which is very important to know. And it is advertised on the packet, so you will all know that it is 24 grams of protein in the shake. But it is on the back very clearly stated when mixed with skimmed milk. So we have to be aware that if people decide to have our shakes and use a milk alternative, so go with a soy milk or a coconut milk or an almond milk or even water, please be conscious that that will drop the grams of protein. So in our shake, the actual scoop of the shake, there is 13 grams of protein. The other 11 grams comes from the skimmed milk. So I know that will help a lot of you in the room, because that is a question that I see get asked a lot of the time with regards to the protein content. And of course the sugar levels. Has anybody been asked in the room why the sugar level is so high on the shake? Everyone's hands up. Very simple answer, and a great way to explain it is it isn't. There is 2 grams of sugar in our shake. The other 14 grams comes from the skimmed milk. So the very small amount of sugar in our shake is natural sugars that come from the carbohydrates in the shake. The rest comes from your skimmed milk. So again, if you're using an alternative, make sure that you're fully aware of what that does to the sugar and the protein levels. When we are doing the C9, of course, we need to be very conscious that, especially on days 1 and 2, when we're having a shake, if you are using a milk alternative or a water, for instance, that is going to drop the calorie content as well. So an average shake with water, for instance, is 90 calories, which isn't enough. So we need to make sure that when people are cleansing, they're aware that they need to ideally have with skimmed milk. Of course, that isn't always possible, but try and give them an alternative that keeps the calories up there rather than dropping down and obviously only having 90 calories. Then we have got our Forever Garcinia Plus. So the Garcinia comes from a tree, a citrus fruit tree over in Southeast Asia, and the purpose of the Garcinia is to support change. So the C9 and the FIT programs, they are about a lifestyle change. They're about looking better and feel better. And this product, with its fantastic ingredients combined, they help to support the change in the body. They raise the serotonin levels in the gut, which is, in a nutshell, your happy hormone, so it makes you feel better, it reduces the cravings, and it maintains the blood sugar levels as well. So a very good product, and you think if you're taking that and it's maintaining the blood sugar levels, that means in turn your body isn't going to be craving, ingredients and products that you shouldn't be taking, and then in turn it makes your C9 and FIT journey much easier. And it is a time release capsule as well, so it is very important that you know that with the Garcinia, you don't touch it, you just take it as it is, don't tamper with it. That is the effect that it will have on the body when you take it whole. The Forever Therm, one of my favourite products. So the Forever Therm, you can see that it increases the body temperature. So think about the word therm, thermogenic. That's when you're heating something up. So of course, you're heating up the insides, you're really getting to work, you're going to increase the body's temperature. In turn, that's going to increase your energy levels and the metabolism, and it really does give you that boost that you need. But I get asked a lot about the Therm, saying, I can't have caffeine, or I don't do caffeine, I don't like the spike. Even better, our products have got natural caffeine in. So we've got natural caffeine of guarana, green coffee bean, and green tea in there. So the only way to describe it is with lots of other supplements, lots of other drinks out there on the market that you would tend to find the Therm would fall in line with, they will give you a massive spike, and then what goes up must come down. You have a massive come down. Whereas with the natural caffeine, with our Forever Therm, you have a gradual increase that is enough to really feel the benefit of it. And I take these before I train. I've took them when I've been marathon training. They're a fantastic product because then they plateau and they maintain those energy levels. And the good thing is, because there isn't that massive spike, there isn't that massive drop. So it does come down, but again, you don't notice that come down. So a fantastic product. It's packed with B vitamins, which is of course key to help with the tiredness and the fatigue. So all in all, a fantastic product to really kick your energy levels. Then we've got the fifth one, our Forever Fibre. Now Forever Fibre is vital. Fibre in general is vital in a healthy, balanced diet. It's great for the digestional health, and that is its purpose, all about the digestive system. High in fibre, so our Forever Fibre alone has 5 grams of fibre per sachet. It's low in saturated fat, which is very important to know because a lot of fibre products you tend to find are quite high in saturated fat. And the best way to describe what the fibre does, it works like a sponge. So when you take on the fibre, it gets into the body and it soaks up all of the excess fat bit like a sponge, and again, that helps you feel fuller for longer. Curbs the cravings, so you haven't got to, get to 11 o'clock and you're itching towards the biscuit tin or the chocolate bars. And I've put on there, I know you'll laugh because you think it's a sachet of fibre, but take it as your midday snack. So when you start to get that little hunger prang, I feel like I could have something, and you're heading towards that biscuit tin, have that as your midday snack. Because exactly what I've just said, it's going to go into the body, it's going to get to work, it's going to absorb those excess fat, and it's going to help you feel fuller for longer. And of course, the best way to take our Forever Fibre is by adding it to your beverage. Now, those are just some key points that, like I said, I really wanted to get into the nitty-gritty, just give you something that you can go away with straight away, feel a bit more confident about how to talk about the individual products. Because we do shy away from it because you feel that you have to have a certain background, or you might feel you come across certain questions. But another reason why you really should be confident in knowing the basics is because you don't know who you're going to come across. I feel confident speaking to anybody to a lot more depth than this, and of course I've been on the head office trainings. I go on them every year, and I recommend nothing but that everybody gets on the head office trainings, because knowledge is power. The more you know, the deeper you can go. But just knowing the basics is key. Now, I've got a lovely lady who is going to come up in a second called Danielle, and she's going to share with you the importance of why knowing the basics is key. Because she's got a weight management background, she was a weight management consultant, and on paper she would probably be the person that you would be afraid to approach. So I can think of nobody better to hand you over to them, my lovely friend Danielle, who's going to share her testimonial.
So my name's Danielle, as Emma said, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background. So prior to Forever, I was involved in weight management, and I very much stumbled upon that career after having overcoming quite a huge weight gain myself. I was very overweight for a long time, and I knew nothing about healthy eating, healthy living, nutrition or exercise. And at my biggest, I was a size 20. I'm really, really unhappy. So after battling with it for many years, I decided to find a healthy eating program that I felt could work for me, and I made the decision and lost the weight. And that took me just over a year to lose about 6 stone. And in that, thank you. So during that time, I found my passion, and that was to help others to do the same. And so I became a weight management consultant. And during my journey, I came across lots of programs and products that are seen advertised on social media, as I'm sure you guys have too, including our C9. You name it, I'd seen it. So detox diets, juice diets, shakes, supplements, all claiming to be the next best thing. But to be honest with you, I viewed them as a bit of a quick fix. And I think being on a personal journey of losing weight myself and helping others, I'd seen and experienced firsthand the pain of losing weight and regaining it, and the mental effect that that can have on somebody. So as far as I was concerned, these programs delivered exactly that. So I didn't feel comfortable to be able to recommend them. And I think that's a lot of fear that a lot of FBOs have when approaching people like myself, personal trainers, or people in similar fields, because they probably have that impression too. And that's often because of the way the products are being advertised. So when I sat down with Emma, I was really excited to have a look at the business, but I felt a little bit reluctant about how I was going to be able to recommend these products to the people in my network, because all the exposures that I'd seen to do with the C9 were linked to weight loss. And common sense will tell you that if you've been suffering with a weight problem for a lot of years, that you can't overcome it in 9 days, and we can't claim to do that. It makes a mockery of what that person is feeling. So for me, contemplating becoming a forever business owner, I was thinking, how am I going to recommend these products to people and still maintain my reputation that I'd built up over 10 years? So when the opportunity came for me to sit down with Emma, I really wanted to fully understand exactly how the products worked. And after that, I went away and I did my own research as well. And I very quickly saw that actually, these products could massively benefit a lot of people in my network and some of my clients as well. Now, because of my background, I do understand the science behind them, but what I've realized is that really doesn't matter. People aren't interested in that. All they're interested in is how is this going to make a difference in their lives. And we've got to remember that our job as a forever business owner is to educate people, and it's to create awareness. And we almost need to embrace the fact that we have the ability to change people's opinions, when we explain our weight management programs properly. So from someone in my position, I would say, move away from the weight loss when you're talking about the products. It's very much about creating feeling confident in how we can recommend them and how we're going to handle these objections that we may be faced with, and see any negative feedback as an opportunity for you to explain how these products work properly and to change people's opinions. Focusing on the benefits of each of the products and just explaining them in layman's terms to people will make it far easier for you to be able to recommend them. And don't forget, these products work, and we can fall back on the 60-day money-back guarantee as well. So you don't need to limit your market. Know that you can talk to anybody about the C9 or any of our fit programs, regardless of their background or where they are in their lives. One thing I would definitely say is that you need to try it yourself. I've followed several of our weight management programs, A, because I do think we should be a product of the product, and also because they genuinely help me. Even somebody in my position that understands nutrition and is heavily involved in the gym, I still need that guidance and support, and so does everybody at times. So I'm very proud to say that 4 months ago, my husband and I welcomed our 4th baby into the world. And as you new mums in the room will know, when you have a baby, all routine goes right out the window. Your body clock's all over the place, you're grabbing at the wrong foods, there's certainly no time for exercise, and I was back to enjoying a few glasses of wine in the evening, which I'd really missed when I was pregnant. So all of the good habits that I'd had previously to this had just disappeared. For me, I'd stopped taking the gel, I hadn't taken my supplements. So I decided, you know what, after a while, I need to be the best version of me, because having 4 children, I need to be full of energy, I need to be on the ball. So I decided to do another C9. I finished it on Wednesday, and you know what, it just reiterated to me again how amazing our programs really are. Within 2 days, I felt good because I'd taken the control back. I felt focused again, I was eating well, I'd managed to find the time to exercise, and my energy levels were through the roof. I was getting lots done throughout the day. My skin, after having a breakout, had cleared up, my hair was shining, and I felt a calmness because I felt back in control. You know, what new mum isn't going to want to feel like that? What people who have long shifts that work all day or night aren't going to want to feel the benefits of these products and have the energy to get through their shift? What people who are already taking on an exercise program or eating well aren't going to want to maximize their results? So you've got to remember that not everybody, when they're looking at these products, is always after a weight loss. Our job is just to help people by recommending a great product. So I know for lots of you, you'll be looking at doing a C9 in January, and that's great, but I have to say I think you're missing a trick. Do one now, like I have, and get yourself ahead of the game. Start blogging about it on social media. So all I did was share pictures of the great food I was enjoying while I was following the program. You know, pictures of me walking with the baby on a lovely winter's morning. That was my exercise for the day. Talking about everything I'd managed to get done that day because I was up early and full of energy. And, you know, taking selfies with the products, selfies at the gym, things like that. And as a result of that, 6 people are ready to go on their C9s just after the new year. And that's because I've created that awareness. And they know now to come to me. They're going to have my support. And not only are they going to have my support, they're going to have the support of the Forever community, whether that be the Aloe Life page or a support group set up within your team. So if people come to you and they object about the expense of the product, you need to remember to sell the community as well. We are offering premium products, but we have the full support, and evidence will show you that people do better when they're working together in a group. So just seeing the health benefits that it had for me, people can relate to that. If she can do it, why can't I? A bit of self-disclosure goes a really long way. So after Christmas, when all those guys get onto their programs, I will probably do another one, and I'll create that momentum with them. I'll blog alongside them, we'll tag each other on social media, and I'll probably retail another 10 more because momentum attracts people. Remember, you don't need to know all the scientific explanations. All you need to do is try it yourself and talk about it with passion and honesty. Talk about the benefits and move away from the weight loss. And let's use 2019 as an opportunity to be able to change the stigma that's based around some of these products and do what Rex really wants us to do as business owners and help as many people feel as amazing as possible. So I hope that's helped, and I wish each and every one of you every success in your business in the new year. Thank you very much.
So to finish off then, what next? I think it's very obvious what you need to do. You need to become a product of a product, exactly what Danielle said. Whether you purchase a cleanse, a fit program, or if you can't do a program, look at all the individual products that you can use separately. Then you can start to recommend them, share them with passion and integrity. Hopefully, the beginning part where I was introducing each product in layman's terms, explaining what they do, that has now given you the confidence to go and approach people who you maybe didn't want to approach before. Massively get behind everything that Natalie said earlier, the company incentives, everything that's on offer. We are the voice of the company. That is our job. So be passionate, enjoy what you do, and I wish you all a massive success with all of your sales over the next couple of months. Thank you very much.